Hey everybody, happy Monday. Got a good workout planned for you today. Lots of legs, lots of upper body, lots of cardio. So doing everything today. You will need a towel as per usual for this workout. We are not using the chair in the workout, but if you're gonna modify, you might wanna have a chair close by. So let's go ahead and start warming up. Right into those squats, get those legs going. Hope everybody had a good weekend. And go ahead and find something to hold on to. We'll go leg swings. And lateral leg swings. Switch. Lateral. All right, come on out. Let's do some head circles. About 5 in one direction, then we will switch. And that right arm comes across. Up overhead. Left arm comes across. And up overhead. All right, let me get my camera set up how I want it. As a reminder, we have 8 stations. You will spend 1 minute at each station. When we've done all 8, you then get a short break, then we'll do it 2 more rounds through. Alrighty, so gonna go right into it. As always, I'll start with the hardest option and then we'll kind of modify from there. So station 1, we're going towel raises. As always, lots of tension on that towel, pulling it apart, more tension, more shoulder work that I am getting here. Okay, so option 1, all the way up overhead. If you're not comfortable with that overhead position, you are welcome to go just to parallel with the ground. And you are also welcome to do this seated, obviously either of those options, all the way up overhead, or just to parallel. Everybody got a plan? We ready? In 3, 2, 1, 1 minute on the clock. Remember, lots of tension on that towel. Y'all are going to be so sick of these towels. The slower, the better. Got some leg work coming up, so enjoy this shoulder burn while you got it. Or something like that. You are halfway. Shoulders should be burning. Check that tension. If you need to pull it apart harder, do so. Your workout. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job. You are finished with the towel for a minute. Gonna go into one that's a little bit different for us. We're gonna do a lateral lunge. So with that lateral lunge, I'm sitting into my hip. We'll go 30 seconds on one side, then 30 on the other. As always, in a squat or lunge of any form, my torso should be upright as I lunge. So I'm not over my body like this. Okay, I am gonna do it sideways to kind of hold myself accountable in that. Modifications for this, if you're not comfortable with that lateral movement or the single leg, we will do a squat to leg raise. Okay, still working lots of legs, those abductors and glutes. 30 seconds on one, 30 on the other. Or on the edge of your seat, a seated leg raise. Okie dokie. 1 minute on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Into that lunge. As deep into that lunge as you are comfortable with. You are halfway. Switch sides. You have 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, got another leg station for you. Again, kind of a different one for us. Gonna go into a sumo squat here. So, sumo meaning wider stance. Remember with that sumo, my toes are angled out and my knees will always track directly over my toes. So for this one, 30 seconds of a normal squat, followed by 30 seconds of a pulse. It ain't gonna feel pleasant, I'll tell you that, but we'll be better for it. If you are doing this in a chair, want you again to come to the edge, and we'll go leg raise, thinking about driving that knee into my chest. Okay? Going in, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of a full range squat. This is like a little teaser. You're like, okay, it's not so bad yet. Y'all just wait. In 5 seconds, we go into those pulses. In 3, 2, pulse for 30. Just a little bounce here. Now the legs are burning. Good, keep breathing, we're close. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Whew. Nice job. Shake it out. We are going to go on our mat or on the ground into a plank shoulder tap. So lots of core work here. Also lots of shoulder and arms. I'm going to go through our options. Option 1 being a regular plank, alternating, tapping my shoulders as I go. As always, in all things plank, I'm working to keep my hips square with the ground and not rock as I go, okay? Option 2 will be a kneeling plank shoulder tap. Still lots of good core work, lots of shoulder work. Option 3, tabletop. Okay, so if y'all notice, my body's at less of an angle here, taking a little bit of that pressure out of my core, mostly putting it in my shoulders here. All right, if you're gonna do this in a chair, we will go opposite toe to hand. Still getting some good core work. Alrighty guys, 1 minute on the clock in 3, 2, 1. See sprinkles on the ground. I made cookies yesterday. Housekeeper missed a spot. Just kidding. Remember, whatever will work for you. If you need to modify, do that. You're halfway. It's not really fair to think about cookies while you're doing planks, huh? You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Relax. From there, staying on the ground, go ahead and grab that towel. We're going to go into a towel floor press. So, for that floor press, my elbows will come wide. As always, I don't even have to say it at this point. Tension on that towel. Pull it apart. Coming down. Then pressing up. As always, the slower the better here. Option to do this standing or seated. Either of those still working my chest. Okay, so this exercise is to work my chest, a little bit of shoulders. If I'm going to do it standing, my elbows go out. And I'm pressing out. Same thing seated. Elbows out, pressing out. You ready? 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Lots of tension, slow and controlled. Chest should be burning at this point. If it's not, check your tension on that towel. You are halfway. If you're bored here, you won't be long. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job there. Slowly go ahead and get up. We are finished on the ground. Still going to need that towel. We're going to go into a towel side crunch. So looking to work a little bit of upper body here, a little bit of arms and back, but mostly core. Side crunch going to look like this. I'm starting at an angle. I'll bring that towel as close to my knee as possible. We'll go 30 seconds on one side, then 30 on the other. Higher I'm getting my knee, the more core work I am getting here. I'm not as, only time I'm ever gonna say this, not as concerned about how much tension you're putting on the towel this time. If you're gonna focus on one thing, focus on getting that knee high. This also can be done seated in the same way. Knee comes up, towel comes to knee. We got it. In 3, 2, 1. Pick a side. Any side. You're doing both. 30 seconds of work. And then we will switch. Your workout. Remember, higher I get that knee, the better. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch. Little bit of balance and stability here as well. Standing on that single leg. If you got lazy like I did, make sure you're getting that knee up. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 2 more stations of water, 2 really fun ones. So, starting with a wall sit. You know it, you love it. Wall sit options here. I can go full depth, which will be my legs parallel with the ground. I can go a little bit higher. Still lots of good quad and leg work here. Okay? If you're not comfortable going to that full depth. If you're going to do this seated, what I want you to do, we're still going to do an isometric kind of exercise. I want you to grab that towel, pull it apart, brace your core, and then focus on your breathing and just hold there. Okay? 1 minute of a wall sit. Coming at you in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute on the clock. Sue's probably doing these single leg. I'm not there yet. I ain't doing it single leg. But bonus points if you can do that. It's hard to just watch the seconds go by. You are halfway. We got one more cardio station coming up, and then water, everybody's favorite station. Nice job, guys. You got 10. Hold it. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Shake it off. Take a breather. Next one, like I said, is a cardio station. Got a lot going on here. Gonna walk you through the station, gonna walk you through the modifications, and then we'll get going. So, station will be 2 jumping jacks to 4 high knees. Gonna look like this. Jack, jack, knee, 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 knee. Jack, jack, knee, 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 knee. Okay, 2 to 4. So the 4 will be 1, 2, 3, 4. As always with a jumping jack, option to do this stepping. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Or option to do it seated, and we still 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, should be an option for everyone here. As always, feel free to start with the jumping jacks and then go to stepping, whatever you are comfortable with. A minute is a long time to do this, but we got water on the other side. In 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You are halfway. I know, feels like we should be further than that. Finish it out, guys. Water coming. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Get some water. Round 1 done, guys. Good work. Alrighty, guys, we got 2 more rounds in about 30 seconds. We're going to start back with that towel raise. Just as a reminder here, coming all the way up overhead or just up to parallel. Okay? As always, option to do any of those seated. Alright, what do y'all think? Should we do it? Round 2, let's get it started in 3, 2, 1. Starting with that towel raise. Lots of tension. Pulling that towel apart. It doesn't have to be fast. You are halfway. Those shoulders should be burning at this point. Keep it up. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lose the towel for a minute. Next station, got those lateral lunges. Remember, option 1, sitting into that hip for my lateral lunge. Option 2, if you're not comfortable with the single leg or the lateral part of it, we'll go squat, leg raise. Okay? Option 3, seated. Coming in to those leg raises. Okay? Alrighty. Find what'll work for you. We are up in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds on each. You know it's bad when I think this is one of the easier stations. That's okay. That means good workout for all of us. You are halfway. Switch it up. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, but not for long. We got more legs coming. Sumo squat. Coming up. Knees out, toes out. I'll squat my normal range for 30. Then I will pulse for the following 30. If I'm doing this in a chair, I'll go edge of the chair and knee raise. Okay. Find what you're doing. You're up in 2, 1. Remember, it starts easy. Those normal squats, nothing crazy. We are pulsing in 2, 1. Pulses, guys. Just 30 seconds of them. We can do it. I want you to remember me tomorrow. You got 10 to the very end. We're close. You got 5. You got 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Give those legs a break for a second. Slowly find your way to that mat or to the ground. We are going into that plank for our plank shoulder taps. Options here. I'll go normal plank, shoulder tap, plank on my knees, shoulder tap, or tabletop. All right, if I'm doing this in a chair, my lovely chair, I'll go toe to hand. Find what will work for you. 1 minute on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. It's not my favorite station, I'll tell you that. If you need to do half in a regular plank, then half on your knees, please feel free to do so. It's your workout. Don't forget to breathe down here. You are halfway. It's a lot harder when you're holding your breath. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Finish there. Flip it over, grab your towel. We are going into that towel floor press. Remember, my elbows stay wide. For this option, to do this standing or seated with my elbows out. As always though, no matter which option you take, lots of tension on that towel, working my chest and shoulders here. You are up in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute on the clock. Remember, slow and controlled, focusing on that tension. You're halfway, chest should be burning. Check that towel, you still pulling it apart? You got 10, finish it out. We're off the ground after this. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Keep that towel, you're gonna need it. Slowly go ahead and make your way up. We're going into those towel to knee crunches, starting at a little bit of an angle. Higher that knee gets, the more core work I'm getting. Can do this exact same thing seated on the edge of that seat. Still working to get that knee up for maximum core work. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 30 seconds on our left, then we'll go 30 on our right. For a grand total of a minute. Don't get lazy, get that knee up. Halfway, switch it up. Two more stations after this, then water. We can do it. I'm like the anonymous girl, my head's always chopped off. 10 seconds, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job, relax. Going into a wall sit. Option to do a full depth wall sit. Option to do a little bit higher. Or option to do a seated towel hold, bracing my core, focusing on my breaths. All right, find something that'll work. You are up in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute of work here. Just sitting and hanging and sitting. You are halfway, however that makes you feel. 30 more seconds here. Doing great, guys. Legs are starting to shake, but we can do it. You got 10. Finish it out, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Nice job. Let those legs rest for a second. You know what's coming. We got our jumping jacks with high knees. So I got 2 to 4 or 2 stepping to 4. Or seated, same thing. 2 to 4. All right, it's a long minute, I know it. But we are up in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those knees up. Halfway. If you need to switch to stepping, do so. You got 10, finish it. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, good work. Grab some water. Nice job, guys. One more. Alrighty, team, in about 30, we are going to go into that last round. 8 more minutes of work. Between us and the rest of our day, we can do it. Reminder, starting with that towel raise. I will go up all the way overhead with lots of tension on that towel, or just a parallel. Either way, I can do both of those options seated. Let's get it going in 2, 1. 1 minute here, last minute. Slow and controlled. Let those shoulders burn, one of their last chances here. Halfway. Keep that tension. You got 10. And 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. Lose the towel for a moment. We're going into that lateral lunge, sitting into the hip. 30 on one, 30 on the other. Or a squat to leg raise, same thing, 30 on one, 30 on the other. If you're going to do this seated, totally fine. Come to the edge of that seat, and I'll still go leg raise. Okay, 30 and 30. Find what's going to work. You're up in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Last time here. You are halfway. Switch sides. sumo. Squat, toes out, knees out, chest stays upright. Squatting full range for 30, then a pulse for 30. If you want to do this in a chair, no problemo. We'll go knee raise as high as we can get it. Find what's going to work. You are up in 2, 1, full range squats. In 10 seconds. You know what you're doing. Pulsing in 2, 1, hit it. Hey, good news. Last 30 seconds of these pulses. We can make it. I know we can. You got 10. And 3, 2, 1, done. Nice job. Shake it out. We're going on the ground to those plank taps. Okay, options here, regular plank, tapping, working not to rock those hips. Option B, into a kneeling plank. Option C, a tabletop plank. Alrighty, if I'm gonna do this seated, I'll go toe to hand. All right, guys, I dread this one. Let's get it done. We are up in 3, 2, 1, hit it. And I know what you're thinking to yourself. Oh, boo-hoo, Ryan. You dread this one, boo-hoo. I know. I can read y'all's minds. We are almost finished here. You are halfway. 30 more seconds of these. Keep it up, guys. We're close. We're close. You got 10. You got 3, 2, 1. Whew! Done with those. Thank goodness. Go ahead and flip it over. Let's do a little bit more arm work on our back. We will go into that towel press. My elbows are wide, pressing up, keeping tension on the towel. If I want to do this standing or seated, I'll go elbows wide. Same thing, lots of tension. Whatever you're doing, you are up in 3, 2, 1, hit it. 1 minute of work here. Check yourself. Are you still pulling it apart? If that chest is not burning, I can probably answer that question for you. You're over halfway. You got 10 seconds until you are finished with this exercise for the day. You got 3, 2, 1. Lose the towel. Nice job. No, don't lose the towel. We need the towel. Keep the towel. But slowly get up. We are going into that towel knee crunch. Higher my knee gets, more ab work I get here. Let's go ahead and flip this up a little bit. If you're doing this In your chair, same exact thing, 30 on one side, then 30 on the other. Last time here, in 2, 1, let's do it. Last time means we're getting that knee as high as we can every rep. Working lots of the obliques, the side abs. You are halfway, switch sides. Get that knee up, guys. We're so close. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 2 more minutes of work until our cool down. We can do it. I know we can. Wall sit. I'm going parallel with the ground, or a little bit higher, or seated. Bracing my core, tension on that towel, focusing on inhaling and exhaling. All right, whatever you're doing it for a minute. In 2, 1. Last minute here. Last minute. Then we go into one more cardio station. Quick water, cool down, go about your day. Halfway, guys, hang in there. You are so close. So close. You got 10, finish it out. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job, shake it out, good work. We have 1 more minute of cardio between us and our water. We can do it. Options here, 2 jacks, 4 high knees, okay, 2 stepping jacks, 4 knees, or seated stepping jacks. And you guessed it, high knees. 1 minute, guys, to the end of the workout. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, finish it. I'm trying not to look at the clock. You're halfway. Finish it up, guys. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Done. Good work. Very nice work. Cool down. Let that heart rate come down. Grab some water. We'll stretch in just a minute. Nice job today. Alrighty, guys, everybody's favorite part, Let's go ahead and stretch. Now, right leg comes forward, slight bend. Stretching our hamstrings here, the back of our leg. And go a little bit longer in that stance, straighten the leg. And switch. Left leg forward, slight bend. Let's go a little bit longer, straighten that leg. Go ahead and find something to hold on to. That right leg comes back. Hip flexors go forward, stretching my quad, the front of my leg here. And cross it over, sit into that hip. Switch, left leg comes back, hip flexors go forward. Cross it over, sit into the hip. Come on out. That head goes to the left. And tuck the chin. Head goes to the right. Cross that right arm over. Up overhead. Y'all are probably getting bored of this spot in my apartment, huh? I need another filming spot. And switch. Up overhead. Alrighty guys, a little bit wider with those legs, bend over, reach for the ground. As you come up, big arms, big inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And last one, inhale up. Good work today, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you have a great rest of the week. I will see you on Wednesday. Good job, guys.